na, hi oh na na, hi oh ah, hi oh ah, hi oh ah, hi oh ah. Aho shinawana hunata, aho shinawana hey, Walking Crow for transformational sacred drum medicine, or I should say, I am transformational sacred drum medicine embodied. Aho shinawana hunata, aho shinawana. Hey, thank you, great spirits. Thank you, great mother. Thank you, power and the guidance of the medicine wheel, the four directions, and all my relations, all our relations. Aho mitakuyasi, aho mitakuyasi, aho mitakuyasi. Ahoshinomonahemis. Thank you, brothers and sisters. Thanks for coming. Thanks for listening. Thanks for supporting me in my medicine over the 12 years that I've been practicing. Aho, going on 13. This is a very special video today, and it's also a wake-up call. It's also a reawakening for me, and that's the way it is. On Tuesday, what I call Tuesday, I was at a local bakery here, Layla's. And if you know that name, it's familiar to you, be aware when you're there. Be aware of the people you meet. Be aware of the surroundings. Have you ever felt like you've been drugged before? Because I was drugged at Layla's on Tuesday by two women. They put some sort of hallucinogenic in my water. And I only know that they put something in my water because they brought 2 glasses of water, 2 tumblers, plastic tumblers, and they brought mine in the glass so they could differentiate which water was which. Aho. Does this sound crazy to you? It should, because it's crazy to me. Aho. I am a very powerful person in my medicine. I don't know what anybody else does, and I don't care. Let me re-say that. I don't care what anybody else does. I am not a joiner. I have never been. I'm not in with the in crowd, and there's a reason for that. And Tuesday showed that reason. Aho. I've always had trust issues in my life. I dealt with those trust issues. And I opened my heart and I opened my trust to those on the common man on the street, and they decide they want to do damage to me for whatever reason. Jealousy, lack of ability, whatever it is. These people were, I'll call them for all intents and purposes, wannabe light workers, and they drugged me in front of a lot of people at a restaurant. And it was very debilitating. I couldn't move. I had to sit at that restaurant from 9 o'clock in the morning. I think my friend Kim Stromble picked me up, who I love very much. Thank you, Kim, for helping me in my time of need. Kim Stromble is my friend. Kim Stromble started as a client. She's still a client to a degree, but we are medicine friends, and we are medicine brother and sister. And she came to my aid on Tuesday, and she sat with me, and she drove me home. And then she came over yesterday to take me to get my car. And on the way there, we stopped to eat. And I had an episode in a restaurant, and she brought me back home because there was no way I knew I was going to be able to drive that car. So if you're out in Sedona, or if you've been out in Sedona and you've been, just doing your thing, and you have felt like you were drugged or something had happened to you while you were sitting, it's no joke, and they don't play, and I don't play. These people were planning to disable me keep me from doing my medicine. One of the ancient ones spoke up while they had me in that state, in that drug state. And I'm not exactly sure what he said, but he spoke very strongly, and they wanted to know what he said. And I told them it wasn't for them to know, it was for me. Aho, shinakate, oyinakate, oishinaseka, oshinakate, oyinakate ko. I have very strong medicine. I don't tell you what I can do for you. I tell you how I can help you, you do for you. There's a lot of, and people, they don't like this. There's a lot of healers running around the world and Sedona and all those secret, sacred places who claim to do a lot of things. They don't do anything but take your money. I show you how to move forward in your life. I can show you where the buck stops here. I can take you back to that splintered place. And it's not in your Akashic records. It's in your lineage of your family, of your parents, of your grandparents, of your great-grandparents and their parents. It is in your most recent lineage, the issue in your tissue. And those of you who go around chasing ghosts and spirits aren't going to find it because you're looking in the wrong place. It's not in the tarot cards. It's not in the crystals. It's not in the air. It's not in the runes. It's not in all those things. Go inside. Allow somebody like me, like my friend Master Seal, like my friend Jade Grigori, like my friend Emma Molina Enriquez. Allow us to take you where it is you need to go to be helped to find your place of peace, your piece of life, where you can come from the sacred soil into the murky waters and rise to the top, to that sun that you see, that holds space for you up above, and your petals pierce the water and you come out and you bloom as the lotus that you are. Aho! They can't do that for you, but I can show you how you can do that for you. Can you believe they drugged me? And I didn't want to believe it. And when the police showed up and they said, no, you can't trust Sedona anymore. Sedona's full of what I call, I always say the most dangerous snake in Sedona is the charlatan. And if that's your coat, if that's your little badge, that's who you are. Because those of us who do the sacred work, who do, if you want to say great spirit work, if you want to say God, if you want to say Allah, if you want to say the energy of Buddha, right? If those of us who carry and do that work are seen all the time, and we're threats to people all the time, but not purposely. We're threats because of their low self-esteem, because of their weakness. They have a weakness and they have the self-esteem and they have a room full of certificates that tells them what they did, but doesn't tell them that they actually know how to do it. So these are the reasons people would want to poison me, because I say these things. Can you, will you, do you? Do you step up in your medicine when you're at your weakest point, when you're at your angriest, when you're at your saddest, when you just feel like you can't go on anymore, and you're busy smoking pot, you're busy drinking 2 glasses of wine that lead to 2 bottles of wine that lead to 2 days of misery, and then you start all over again on Monday. Aho, you know who you are. We know who you are. We see you around. We see who you are and what you are. If you don't like us, like what I'm saying to you, defriend me. Go away. Or do you want to stalk me to see what I'm doing? These ladies set me up, and they said so several times. They set me up. I was a mark for them. And the folks at Layla's are so, they don't know how to apologize to me. They are so sorry. It wasn't their fault. They didn't do anything other than serve me food. And these ladies served me a Mickey. What do they call it? A Ruthie. A roofie? Whatever that is. But I'm here and I'm present. Thank you, Great Spirit. Thank you, Great Mother. Thank you, power and the guidance of the medicine wheel in all my relations. Thank those who showed up for me, those who were there. Kim Strombo, my friend Eileen Lane, who checked in on me, my friend Jules Carroll, who checks in on me, those Suzanne from San Francisco for checking in on me. And even Maria Mariposa for checking in on me and making sure it was okay. She took me to get my car this morning. Thank you, Dia. And those that are close to me that care, that have checked in on me. People don't know this. They're going to find this out today, that this happened to me. And I'm going to tell you, I'm not inviting it in, but I stand in my power, and the ancient ones stand in the power with me. The angels stand with me. The spirits, all my relations stand with me. All of those who have crossed over in the north, the place of wisdom, the place of earth, the place of winter, who are waiting for me to come someday, are standing with me. The animal spirits are standing with me. Aho, aho. I am going into a most powerful time of fall, autumn, and winter. And there are those who will complain about those times. Oh, the days are too short. It's too dark. It's too cold. Well, you know what? Buck up, buttercup. Find something else to complain about. Or find something else to do other than complain. Like, go inside your heart and heal the traumas that you've been carrying around for a lifetime. Those things that have happened to you and you've been feeling for all your life that you avoid, and you think you're too smart, that you can outsmart them. Well, you can't. Aho, aho. You can't fool the fooler. Aho. Come into your medicine. If you don't know how to come into your medicine, find me, Walking Crow, 818-442-1717, 818-442-1717. Walking Crow at sacreddrummedicine.com, Walking Crow at sacreddrummedicine.com. Do something about what you haven't done anything about for a lifetime. How long can you eat? How long can you drink? How long can you smoke pot? How long can you smoke cigarettes? How long can you fuck or have sex your way through life? How long can you be abusive? How long can you be in denial? How long can you be in hurt? How long can you be in pain? How long can you be in shame? How long can you be in distrust of every other person that stands next to you? I'm not in distrust despite what happened to me. I'm not in distrust. I'm more discerning now from that point forward of who's around me, and will be from this point forward. So if you don't hear from me as somebody you call a friend, that's your own fault, because you weren't a friend and haven't been a friend. That's okay. That's okay. We'll just wave and say hello and be nice, nod at each other, and go our separate ways. But unless you're a part of my team, my tribe, my small tribe, you're going to be going away. One has already gone the way of the dodo and will never be returned. I will never be friends with a particular person again. That's just the way it goes. It's time to move on. Aho. Aho. My name is Walking Crow, and I am the transformational sacred drum medicine. And if I speak harsh, if what I say bothers you, good. Do something about it. Like these ladies did. Not to me, but do something for and to yourself. How far are you willing to go for your supposed healing? Aho! Your supposed ceremony where you can take things away from people. No, you can't. They can. I did. I can, I will, I do, I am, I did. Are you? Can you? Will you? Do you? Aho! Walking Crow. Transformational Sacred Drum Medicine. Asking you to have a beautiful day. Aho!